Now to the next one. Canada versus South Africa. First, I want to say a big congratulations to South Africa for making it to the knockout stages of the World Cup for the first time in their history.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about Canada and their performance. Yes, before we move to the South African, team or how best we can face this game. Canada was in the same group with Bosnia and Qatar and Switzerland. They managed to come out with 4 points.
Yes.
And mind you, they are a co-hosting nation in this World Cup. They trashed Qatar 6-0. 6 clean nil. I think that's the highest scoring game that we have seen aside from the 7-1
yes.
Germany.
Unreplied.
This will tell you something about Qatar. When they see opportunities, they take it immediately. So going into this game against South Africa now, where should we be more concerned about? Is it the defense, the midfield, or the attack?
I think all round, South Africa should be worried, especially in the attack of Canada.
Of Canada, yeah.
I'm not talking about South Africa. I'm talking about the attack of Canada. These guys I see them more as sprinters. Canada is more like sprinters. US, the same thing. They took the fastest players to this World Cup. So I think any team they are playing, you just have to be very cautious of what happens at your defense. Because these guys can run. They can take on defenders. And they most times put in crosses into the yard box. So what South Africa should be worried is about how well are they going to contain these people when it comes to defending against Canada.
That game will be played at Los Angeles. One advantage. The home advantage have been taken away from Canada. So which makes it a neutral ground game. Their player, Jonathan Davis, that boy is a bad boy. That boy is a bad boy. Do you think that guy will be a threat against South Africa?
Well, in this game, I think South African players need to be wary of 2 particular players. Talking about their top line, Laren and Jonathan David. It should have been 3, but the other player, Ismail Kone, is already injured. So if they can be able to withstand the pressure coming from Jonathan David, because at sometimes you might think he's a 9. He might also come back and play as a 10. He's too versatile. Do you understand? But if they can devise a means to kind of stop him, I'm sure that Mbukazi and the rest of other players can stop Laren in the number 9 position. So the major problem is that Jonathan David.
Honestly, gentlemen, if you ask me, generally, I feel like Canada is the best team South Africa should get. If you look at every team that made it to the round of 13, in terms of quality. I don't know why they have been surrounded with host nations. At their group, they played with Mexico. Now Canada.
But in Canada's case, they are not hosting at home now. Like you said, they are playing at Los Angeles. So it's not as if they are playing at home. So we take away the host nation advantage from them. So they are playing on a neutral.
Now let's talk about the South African team now. Mokoena is coming back to the team. In the last game, we saw Sitole pair with Mbata. Then really was in front. Now as Mokoena is coming back into that midfield, who do you think should be on the bench facing Canada? Because obviously, I don't think Mokoena will see the many on the bench.
Who do you think?
No, of course, he's still going to play. I think this time around now, he's going to play Sitole and Mokoena.
Then Mbata will be on the bench.
Are you okay?
Forget.
Relax,
we are not here to do pirates.
I'm talking about pirates.
Don't worry. See, he will give his reasons.
You watched Sitole in the last game. You open your mouth and say Sitole was playing like
Mbata too. There was
Mbata was playing.
You said Sitole was playing like Busquets. Me and you know that Mokoena cannot sit on the bench, and he still has to play a mobile midfielder in front of the two, and which is Irele or Apolis. He has to play one of them.
Probably Adams.
So it's unless he wants to go back to what he did against Mexico and lose the match.
Which was nonsense. Tell me your preferred 3 midfielders.
Now let me tell you something. I think Mufokeng should start normal. Now that should be the lines of Mokoena. Sitole can be subbed in. No, I'm telling you. See, that was against South Korea. This is Canada. No. Mbata has more energy compared to Sitole.
Both Makena and
I'm telling you the fact. And this Canadian team they are talking about now, they are too fast. They have the energy. So we can't do it. That was a mistake. See, let me tell you something about Sitole. Sitole loses focus whenever he meets a midfield that has fast players. That was what happened against Mexico. The best player to start in this game is Mbata. I'm saying it now. Like we say it again. Put Mbata first. Situation should be solved. Then, if not, you see first something that happened against Mexico.
Are you guys not seeing a possibility that Rele Mofokeng will be on the bench?
No,
that Hugo Bruce might go back to his initial.
I'm not surprised. See, I'm not surprised. This is the knockout stage, and Hugo Green, who we know he
might be scared now to play defense.
Thank you
You know him.
He's a change man now.
But see, it is his own to his own detriment if he decides to play too conservatively.
Yeah.
Try to defend, try to contain Canada. He will be the one to lose. The pressure will be much, and he will, okay. Let's say you are defending. When you get the ball, who are you going to attack with? Who are you going to start the transition with? You understand? That was the problem against Mexico. After defending, when he gets the ball, what does he do? He tries to long bit to.
Now let's talk about the attack. Now I think Apolis was missing in the last game against South Korea.
Yeah,
was I the only one that saw that?
I always say it that Apolis is not a winger. Play Apolis. See, Hugo should be playing either Apolis or Rele. If Rele is tired, play Apolis.
In the midfield.
That is it. You have Moremi, you have Sebelebele, you have Maseko, you have other wingers. Play them at their natural position.
Maseko, of course, should start because that guy has been very, very impressive.
Yes,
now Moremi came in against South Korea and made a huge impact from that wing side.
The fastest impact in the World Cup.
Now it's now between Moremi and Apolis, and honestly, I won't lie to you. I love Apolis. In as much as he has not gotten his best time in this World Cup, I love Apolis because of that guy can surprise you and he's a workaholic. Now, should Moremi still be on the bench?
No.
So who will be on the bench?
Maybe Apolis can be stopped then. I think he's not kind of fully fit. See, if Canada wants to bring the speed, we need Moremi. Let's show speed. That
can be assisting the left back. The left back.
Modiba will suffer if they don't have somebody on that left flank that will be pushing Canada back. Modiba, I'm telling you.
And then can do it. Apolis will do it better than Moremi.
No.
When it comes to holding back,
let me tell you what.
Moremi will keep an intense pressure.
Let me tell you what.
I'm telling you.
Let me tell you what Apolis does. Apolis is like Bernardo Silva when he's playing. He normally tries to cut into the midfield. He does not attack through the flanks.
Yes.
He did not make one cross.
Yeah.
Look at that.
He's not a crosser.
He did not make one cross from his wing.
He's not a natural winger.
Moremi did and they scored. You understand? He doesn't do it. He cuts in.
All right.
That's why I keep saying he's not a winger.
For the number 9 position now, we have seen that Magoba managed to play the full 90 minutes. I was even surprised to see Magoba there. Magoba, for me, I felt was going to be the third choice, the last choice for Bafana. Now we have seen that he has proven himself. Honestly, he wasn't too bad against South Korea.
Yes,
he made impact. Do you think Hugo Bruce will still continue with Magoba?
Or
go back to our British boy?
Let me tell you something. I've looked at South African attack. There is no distinct player ahead of each other. They are all in the same level. Forget that one is playing
for Burnley.
If you come to Nigeria now, you say, Osimhen, hands out. He's above others. So he's first choice. In South Africa, you can't separate these three. These three are the same. It's not as if Foster is playing for Man U or Man City. He's playing for Burnley in the championship. I'm not saying the championship is not better than the PSL.
And the individual is not even too good.
That is what I'm telling you.
No.
There is no difference between
best choice in that number 9. Who's the best choice in that number 9?
I think you should continue with Magopa.
I'm a Paris supporter. But now let me tell you something. There is one thing with number 9s. Sometimes they lose it. We've not been to the training grounds. Hugo Blues knows what he's saying. And in this game against Canada, I don't know, my mind is telling me
that we started with Life Foster.
That Life Foster is definitely
because of the experience.
I'm telling you. See, I think Hugo Blues will like to give Life Foster a chance to see if he's going to get his rhythm back against Canada. No, I see that as a possibility. Obviously, he's going to start. Maybe evidence my will be stop them later on in the game. But the best night to start that game should be Life Foster.
But if I want to be fair to Life Foster, in that first game, if he had played this formation that he played in the last game against South Korea, Life Foster would have tried better too.
Yeah.
If you play Magopa in what he did in the first game, where Life Foster played as 9, Magopa too will be lost. You can't keep almost 8 players in your own half and then you not throw the ball.
Balloon the ball in the air.
And expect him to do magic. Well, we have talked about the midfield, we've talked about the attack, and I believe that there is not much to say about the defense. I think it's still going to be Bukazi and Okon, Modiba and Mudau. Nothing is going to change there. And I think Williams have learned his lessons. He's no longer joking with the ball.
No more gambling.
So I think it's time to just say 1 or 2 words to South Africa. I think I should go first. And the only thing I have to say to them is even if the coach doesn't give us the best formation or best tactics, only one thing that I always say to you, play with your mind and your soul. Play like your whole life depends on it. Please give them a word of luck.
Bafana. Football is not being played on social media. Football is not being played by mouth of what others say. Go onto the pitch, do your best. Do know what you know how to do best.
As for me, the players, the onus is on you to perform on the pitch. This is not just about Hugo Bruce. You are the ones wearing the national team jerseys. So it is the dedication you give on the pitch that will take you that far. Whether Hugo Bruce wants you to defend or attack, it is you people that will get the result at the end of the day when you do it right.
Together we can say good luck to South Africa. Good luck to South Africa.